Greetings, Batprince here, and today Miss Bat and I are going to be playing his Chuunibyou Can't Be Cured.
Ooh.
What's a Chuunibyou?
I have no idea.
Why do you say ooh?
Because it can't be cured.
Oh.
It must be love.
Oh.
His love can't be cured. There you
Okay.
go.
Not again. Can't remember exactly when it started, but for the longest time, I've had a recurring dream.
Ooh, what about?
In my dream, I'm in a dark place.
Yeah?
I can't see, hear, or feel anything. All I know is that I'm covered in darkness. Are you sure you just didn't open your eyes at night?
Yeah.
Oh, I should be sleeping. Wait. I always wait. Sometimes I wait just for a couple of minutes, sometimes for what it feels like hours. Sometimes it seems like I have to wait for an eternity before something comes, because something always comes.
Oh gosh.
It always starts as a light at the end of a long and dark tunnel.
So he wakes up.
He shines brightly at the small light, but it is not enough to fully repel the darkness that surrounds me. I stare at it. I always stare at it. But sometimes for a second, sometimes for a minute, sometimes for an hour, and then I see a silhouette.
Ooh.
I see a little silhouette of a man. He's staring right in front of the light. And then it gets bigger. Scaramouche. Whoever it is moving closer to me. Closer. I try to call out for it, but no voice comes from my lips.
Only lightning.
Stop. This is going to be a week apart. Closer. Closer. Closer! The light is disappearing slowly. I can feel the panic bubbling, rising, bursting up from inside me. But before the silhouette can reach me, I always wake up.
Oh. Oh.
I still can't figure the meaning of it, but that's alright.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll figure it out someday.
One day.
I rub the sleep out of my eyes as I stretch my body. Look, he's got waifus.
Waifus!
The sun feels awfully hot today.
Ugh.
I usually don't mind. Today, though, the warmth of the sun's rays makes me feel extra lazy.
Stay in bed.
Come to think of it, I wonder what time it is now.
You're
He
late.
should have a clock. I glance at the digital clock. Oh, he does have a clock. It's alright.
Somewhere.
I can't help but widen my eyes at the blinking 007 on my screen. If it's blinking, does that mean that your power's gone out and that's not the actual time?
Yeah.
What? No way! I jump out of my bed in an instant, hurry to the restroom. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. As I get to the door, I realize something that has made me stop in my tracks. Why am I worried? I can just use my power to solve this dilemma in a pinch. He has power? Power!
Power to pee. Quickly.
I don't have that power. This is dribbles.
Aww.
I close my eyes and I concentrate hard. I have the power that allows me to do anything I want as long as I want it hard enough. What do you want to do, Jun? After 2 full minutes of concentration, I sigh.
You wasted time.
I guess I won't be able to get to work today. But the thing is, he may have that power. He doesn't really want to go to work, so it's not going to do it.
Yeah, but he still has to go to the toilet, fix his hair, all that crap.
Using my power is usually a hit or miss.
Well,
Most of the time I fail, but I don't give up. I won't give up. I know that the day will come when I won't fail
he
anymore.
needs to practice.
For now, though, I guess I have to do this on my own.
Oh, no.
Oh, shoot. I'm still late.
Oh, really?
I rush over to the bathroom, only to be interrupted by somebody suddenly coming into my room.
Oh.
You gonna be the little girl? You just
Yeah,
gonna
John,
stare
are
at-
you done changing? We're late.
Are we? It's my little sister, Shiro. Well, actually, she's not really my sister. My parents adopted her when she was a baby.
She's still your sister.
She's already a high school freshman, but sometimes I think that she still has the mentality of a 6-year-old.
She might do.
That includes bargaining into my room. Barging, not bargaining. Either way. Even when I'm only half dressed and not feeling embarrassed about it. What a hassle.
Jin, the driver's ready, waiting downstairs. Why are you still in your jammies?
She runs out of my room, still screaming.
Jin is still in his jammies.
I want to run after her to shut her up, but I manage to stop myself. Oh, for goodness sake, I have no time for this. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. for a very important date. My name is Chuunibyou. I don't care what my name is. I'm a third-year high school student at Hangashi High. Stop it with the names. I'm a member of my high school's Young Developers Club, and I'm the leader of my very own game development group.
Ooh.
I also have superpowers.
Woo. Which are, can't do it.
The school, only if you want it. He didn't want
Bad
it.
enough.
Exactly. The school bell rings, signifying the end of the day's lessons.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, why is he complaining about
Yeah,
it?
exactly. That's his power.
Oh, okay.
Bam, school's done.
Okay, I want to grab my bag and run towards the next building, panting and gasping along the way. I can't believe how late I was to everything today. This morning I got scolded by my homeroom teacher because I arrived 15 minutes late to my first class. During lunchtime, I wasn't able to get my favorite meal at the cafeteria because they had already run out by the time it was my turn at the counter. After class, I was supposed to go to the library, borrow a book I could use for inspiration in my next game, but when I arrived, they were already closed. Today was the first day of classes after the summer break, and it couldn't have been any better. Worse? Better.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's that freak. That's meant to be you.
Hey, look, it's that freak.
You know why? Because you're a girl. Whoops.
Hey, freak, what magic are you doing today?
Magic? He does magic.
That's what he thinks.
Oh no, I think I've clicked the auto button. Stop it.
I saw. Oh, okay.
I sigh, rubbing my forehead in irritation. A lot of people don't understand how difficult it is to wield superpowers. They think it's easy to be a defender of justice, but it's not. I've had this power for years, but until now, I can't get them to work perfectly. Using them is usually a hit or miss. Many times in the latter, but sometimes I do manage to get some things done. Luckily, he sounds like a Chuunibyou to me. What's that mean? A liar? I flinch upon hearing that term. It's not the first time it's been said about me. I hear it sometimes spoken in hushed voices in the hallways, in the classroom, the cafeteria, in quiet conversations that I was never meant to be part of.
Oh.
That's what they call me.
Oh.
Chuunibyou. But that's not me. A Chuunibyou is someone with delusions of power. I do not have delusions of power. I have powers. I know that for a fact. What a weirdo, huh? With the proudest look I can muster, I walk past them, not letting their words get to me. As I get further away, I start running.
Oh.
I am still late, after all. This day can't possibly get any worse. I stop for a while to catch my breath after I arrive at my destination. This new building was recently built in order to host all the clubs in our school. It's not really mandatory, but everyone's encouraged to join at least one, apparently for more of a holistic kind of education. Luckily, students have the option to join a whole variety of clubs. There are social clubs, art clubs, talent clubs, academic clubs, and of course computer science clubs like the game development club that I am in. Within the club, we are also further subdivided into different groups. I have my own group, along with fellow club members who are also interested in games. Most computer science clubs aim to complete at least one program or software before the end of the year, and the game development groups are no different. This semester, my group plans to finally release our first game. What that is, I still have no idea, to be honest. Before classes ended last spring, we agreed to come up with different ideas on our own. Today, we'll see if we can finally start making our very own game. I push the door open, wearing a tired smile on my face. Hey, sorry I'm late. Today has been a pretty long day. You know what? I'm pretty sure it's been the same amount of time as any other day. They all look at me with various degrees of boredom on their faces. Still, I keep smiling, trying to not let the less than warm welcome affect me. Hey. This guy's name is Takahiro Fukuyama. I call him Taka for short.
Thanks.
He's a really good programmer, which is why I have him in my group. I don't want to brag about my team, but Takahiro was considered the prodigy by our previous club advisor. I thought you just called him Taka for short. Stop it. I remember it clearly. The next day, he said that Taka was going places someday. He said that straight to Taka's face, in front of everybody. If only he wasn't so lazy, that is.
Why is his eye on fire?
That's just his eye color. He's got amber eyes.
And
he's got red eyes.
Fire.
Oh, you should get that looked at. Long time no see, man. He approaches me and raises his hand to give me a high five, but the awkwardness on his face is pretty apparent. I'm willing to bet that he's trying to hide something from me. What's this? What did this guy do again? What seems to be the problem? Well, before Taka could reply, Yuki jumps in. Hi, Yuki. That's Yui. Yui jumps in between us. She's one of our good friends as well as the second member of my group. Yui was originally a band guitarist and vocalist before she decided to get into game development. As far as I know, she still does gigs for different events every now and then. She's so versatile that she can sing practically any kind of song. This summer, she had gone to a wedding reception in order to perform some ballads. She sang so well that the younger brother of the bride apparently developed a crush on her. I heard that he likes her so much, he repeatedly asked Yuri for her number, trying to get a date. Come to think of it, I never found out what happened after that. Maybe I should ask for an update one of these days. Yuri grins wildly at me.
Ask him what he was doing while we were waiting for you.
I just stare at Tucker's face, pretending to guess. He's obviously trying and failing to look innocent. Not that it matters anyway. Knowing Tucker, it's fairly easy to guess exactly what he's doing. And I don't even have to use my powers to do it. Well, let's see what they have to say first. Well, you tell me or I give up. We get choices. Which one?
I give up.
I give up. What? That fast?
That fast? So maybe it isn't as easy to guess as I thought. Anyway.
The grin on Yuri's face only seems to have gotten bigger.
He's been playing video games.
Well, that's alright. It's research, right? Taka gives her a glare. Gee, thanks for selling me out, Kitamura.
No probs, Tucker.
I have a feeling this is being voiced over in the
I'm
sound.
thinking so too.
Too bad! Taka rolls his eyes in irritation before turning back to me. I was doing it for inspiration, research, you know. Or maybe it's just her that's been voiced.
Maybe. Inspiration, my butt.
Yeah, let's hear it twice.
Yeah, I can hear it.
It's just her that's been
Yeah.
voiced. Well, I don't know. Put the headphones on here. Listen.
There.
Yeah, that's the VR. Don't touch that. Yuri? Yuri just laughs as she's shaking her head. Never mind. We're here to discuss far more important things today. The two of them glance at each other, looking nervous all of a sudden. Even without using my powers, I can sense their aversion to the topic I'm about to propose. I presume you two already know what I'm talking about?
Dunno.
Don't just repeat. I let out a sigh. You guys, you know we can't just... To my surprise, somebody suddenly whacked my head from behind.
Hey.
Oh, what was that? I hurriedly looked behind me while rubbing the sore spot on my head. I swear, if I get a bump from this... As expected, I see none other than Chuunibyou, the scenario writer for our game. Also known as my childhood friend and eternal guest to my humble abode. Tsutsumi, that hurt. I meant for it. It's you.
I meant for it to hurt so that you will learn your lesson.
So she didn't have her own lines?
No, it's just that other chick.
It's just that little girl? That's pretty funny.
That's so weird.
She crosses her arms in front of her chest, looking visibly annoyed. Perhaps in this case, annoyed would be an understatement. If I didn't know her, I'd positively assume that she was angry with me.
Yeah, because she's late.
After all, her lies look like hot coals burning right through her every fiber of my being right now. Hers are actually blue, unlike everybody else's being red, yellow, orange. It's about... What is the...
Yes, it's about you being late.
Of course. I'm sorry, I guess.
Sorry? If only you had woken up when I knocked on your door earlier, maybe you would have not been late.
Fun fact about Sumi, she lives in my house.
Oh.
Yeah, I lied about her being a guest. Truth is, she's been living in my house for a couple of years now. Hell, we practically grew up together. She's a pretty long story, though. You knocked on my door? Oh, wow. Her eyes seem to burn even hotter than my question.
Do you not know that being late is not a good thing at all?
Yeah! Ah, that's enough being late for today. I'll see you tomorrow.